Alright, so one last episode. Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Now, we got the post-game content, bro. I'm pretty excited for it though. Especially after the disaster that was chapter 6 of the main game. So yeah. So yeah, bro. Salmon mode. Let's go. Let's do this shit. This is the first. Yes, the first post-game content we're gonna go into, bro.
Hey.
Suichi, are you okay? Hey, Suichi. Wait, so it takes you back. No, wait. You know how these post-game content, the post-game shit works, bro? It initially starts out the same as the original game, but then some alternate scenario that prevents the killing game from ever happening, bro. Hade is calling my name. Where am I? What am I doing here? Remember, I was on my way to school like always. Suddenly, I was pushed into a car. Before I could figure out what was happening, I lost consciousness. That's right. It's the ultimate academy, and we are 16 high school students with ultimate talents. Then, the mob comes. They order us to investigate grounds.
Huh?
Was that the bell? Kade, look at the monitor. Damn, so he's still playing as Suichi, bro. All these fucks again.
Thanks for bearing with
All
us.
these fucks again.
You bastards!
That's swing.
All
Don't make your way
right.
to the gym, please. All the ceremony's finally begin.
Phew.
You finally finished
Hey.
preparations. Do you realize you just read your lines backwards? Don't you?
So long!
Yeah, bullshit. Even yeah, bullshit is being spilled over the Salmon mode. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I feel like Stewie in that one episode of Patriot Games. Where you like, hey, wait a minute, what the hell? When he realizes that Brian was in disguise, bro. Hey, what should we do? What should we do? Of course, everyone else is probably doing the same thing. Hold on. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. What should we do? Go, of course. Everyone else probably doing the same thing. Yeah, I read that. Oh, damn. We still got the mod pad pause menu, bro. Still got the items, bro. Malicious stand locks low across the universe. Locks alternate talent development plan. What that you clear the epilogue. Special item awarded at the end of Danganronpa. The Easter egg. The Danganronpa employee badge. It's the new stuff. Wait. I know that we could decorate it, bro. Yeah, let's set it on the V3 theme, bro. So yeah, True.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about this. Wait. Can you save? Yes, you can. You can actually save during Salmon mode, bro. Honestly, I was more than a little. Despite my trepidation, we headed towards the gym. When we arrived, an eerie sound greeted our ears. It reminded me of an engine sound from a giant robot anime. Like Gundam, Voltron, or even fucking Evangelion. And right at the moment.
Rise and shine, Earthsign!
Might remind you this is Salmon mode, by the way. Which means that there is no actual killing, bro, like, in this bonus mode, bro. Pretty much like how school mode and island mode were, bro. They were just there to, they were mainly there to make bonds with other characters. And basically let you do the free time events that you missed out in the main story.
Stay back!
Come on, man, go to. What the hell are these monsters?
Wow.
So cool.
Hell
Those
yeah!
highly mobile, bipedal weapons, platforms. They got lots of hometown pride too, bruh. Damn, lots of home pride too. Damn, bruh.
Fucking bitch.
Whatever they are, they better kill off the uggos and save me for last.
So that
Oh, here
means...
we go.
Cut
Why are
it
you so
out.
concerned about me all of a sudden?
By the way,
Huh? Did someone say they would kick all their asses?
Don't
What the
screw
hell?
around!
Nobody told me about these.
I'm sorry, but...
Alright, chill out. No need to panic. We're probably not in any danger. They wanted to kill us, they had done it by now. I spoke Montaro casually approached the monster's machine. So
Then...
what do you want for us? You clearly want something. What are the guns for, right? Let me guess. You're gonna force us to do something, and if we don't, we get hurt? Well,
Hey.
you have our attention, so what do you want?
And that's that.
Aren't you a wise guy? Guys off, what's up? Here's what we want your punk asses to do. My heart's going 100 miles per hour. Gonna say it. You ready? Hell yeah, it's it.
It's a killing game.
You know how they always say that in these post-game content, but yeah, in reality, it doesn't actually happen, bro. In the school / island / Salmon modes.
Huh?
But you know what? In general, I'm just gonna call it. You know what? I'm just gonna call it like friendship mode. I'm just gonna call it because that's what this mode basically is. For Danganronpa 1, 2, and V3, is to make friendships and / bonds. So yeah. What? Mon, how dare you upstage me? Wait a second. What do you say? If I heard correctly. No, that's not happening.
huh?
My cute little cubs. I'm canceling the killing game. See, ya guys, in this like friendship post-game content mode, the killing game does not happen, bro. Instead, you're making bonds.
Oh, that voice!
Father!
Is that you?
Papa Kuma!
Hey, where are you, Daddy? Hey.
Huh?
Sound like spotlight cut to the gym. Really? He have wings.
I am the god of this new world and the headmaster of the Ultimate Academy.
I still think Monkuma's voice sucks in this game, bruh. It's a downgrade from his voice in Danganronpa 1 and 2, bruh. I know it's the same VA, but for some reason, he decided to do it like a Mickey Mouse type of impersonation for some reason.
The one, the only, Monokuma! Nice to meet ya!
The teddy bear here? Yes.
No.
But this is no ordinary teddy bear. Like, see it. Despair and madness swirling around the cursed thing. Well, first of all, I'm no teddy bear, I'm Monokuma. Well, I know you're Monokuma, but the thing is that some people will confuse you for a teddy bear. Some people will confuse you for it. Even though that you are an animatronic bear, though. It shows on its back. I'm the headmaster of the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juvenile. Headmaster. Seriously, some sort of autonomous robot. They're built to the AI like me.
Dong dong dong!
Their souls are
but
different, though. They're brainless buckets of bolts.
That's
They're
right!
mindless killing machines that can only be controlled by us, the mock-ups. Anonymous robots piloting weapons performs. This is certainly turning into quite a story. How about this? Let's... Mayu. This is the bond so far, yeah, guys. By the way, so yeah. With some characters I already started, some I'm close to finishing, and so far Mew's the only one that I completely finished, bruh. So yeah. Even though it says ultimate question mark, in reality he's the ultimate survivor. And by the way, this contains spoilers for the main game itself. And we already know Maki's the ultimate assassin, bro. It just sucks they didn't update Rotaro's shit to Ultimate Survivor, bro. So yeah. Oh, that may be... Don't worry about this killing game you mentioned. Exactly what does that mean?
Yeah?
You don't need to worry about that. I decided to cancel the killing game. Cancel? Did the stress from milking series finally make you snap, father? Yeah, with these like friendship modes, these are already alternate scenarios of what would happen if the killing game was never involved. So yeah, in the story. When you pop cool, I hope you relax by making Mon sandbag. I don't like the violence of gore, so I don't really mind it if it's cancelled.
the hell you saying? You
You
stupid.
must have a glitch. It's bound to happen when you get to be his age. Nope, your father has never had a single
Oh!
glitch. Yeah, not glitch. Glitch. Oh my god. Since when did he became? Since when would this alpha male Monokuma came from? Glitch in my life. Yeah. You're like a kid covered in frosting who swears he didn't touch that cake.
Pops!
His pride is higher than the Eiffel Tower. I decided to cancel this killing game. And I've never glitched. I'm a professional, damn it. So what are we supposed to do then? There's no way you just let us go after all this.
May I?
What is so amusing? Just when I said it again, I kind of just phoned it and now I feel awkward.
Now
One thing I want you to do in this mode, I want you to have a fun time living in the academy.
Huh?
Mode.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's an inside joke. Yeah, this is a recurring thing in this mode in particular, bruh. Where an event where you think it's gonna be a killing game, but then an event happens that prevents the killing game from happening. Anyway, as long as you guys have fun life at the academy, that's alright by me. You're at that special age where it doesn't take much to get your hormones raging. I don't get the point.
Here.
We have all the ingredients for a reality dating show, you see. There's always one show like that on the air at any given time, you know. Yeah, there are dating shows out there, bruh. Hell, shows like The Dating Game, Blind Date, A Limit Date, Bachelor, Bachelorette, fucking, and for all ya homies right here, Flavor of Love and I Love New York. If you know, you know, bruh. Damn, VH1 was awesome in the 2000s, bruh. With their reality shit, bruh. But sadly, that's also around the time when VH1 has slowly phased out music videos.
Let me
Like a
explain.
bunch of guys and gals living under one roof, getting the hots for each other. Youngins just eats it up, watching to see who's gonna end up with who. Oh my god. I know how you feel, Monokuma, but damn, bruh. I'm still upset that he has a tongue in this game. Where in the other games, he did not have a tongue at all. That's what I want from you guys. Damn, you want to get freaky, bruh. Damn. So which bitch are you gonna fuck first, Monokuma? I want you to star in your own reality dating show. Like Flavor of Love. What's going around? Why do we gotta do that? Because it's awesome. Because it's awesome, Kaito.
Hi,
Yeah.
hello.
That kind of stock reaction is to be expected.
Hey.
But if you've looked around the academy, and you already know, don't you? The academy is surrounded by a huge wall. Can't escape to the outside world. As far as we have good souls, you can't defy us.
So unsure.
So, do what you say, and if we don't want to die,
You gotta be kidding
why
me.
do we have to do such a thing?
You're
Quit shouting.
annoying.
This is way more mild than what I originally had planned for you. Plus, I'm not saying you're gonna live here forever. I mean, you'll let us out here. When you're listening, I said it's a reality dating show. And just like those shows promise, the couple who ends up together gets to graduate.
Yeah.
But try to be quick about it, okay? Audiences get bored fast these days. Yeah, that's the sad part, bro. Is that they get bored fast, bro, these days. And this is 2017. This was when streaming and online was popular. Hell, which video sharing sites like YouTube becoming popular, bro. Already being popular around this time period, bro. And even with streaming services like Netflix and Hulu being a thing, during this time period. So yeah, damn. Remember when Netflix and Hulu was good, bro? Like in the 2010s, bro. Damn, that's where they peaked, bro. So yeah, this was back when Netflix, Hulu, and the WWE Network were like the only games in town in terms of streaming, bro. So yeah, this was when the prices were lower and you get more content, bro. Sadly, one of the reasons why Netflix suck now is the pricing, bro. At times, bro. So yeah. Thankfully we don't get ads, but on Netflix, but damn, bro. And hell, one of the things that suck about Netflix in recent years is that they try to crack down on password sharing, bro. Which is ironic considering that years before they started doing that shit, they encourage people to password share, bro. Yeah, bro, because hell, I honestly think it's good to password share on Netflix when it comes to family, bro, because hell, with any streaming service, it's best to like share it with a family, bro. As you could create multiple accounts with a streaming service, bro. And like that, you don't have to waste your own money. Only one person gets to pay for the service, bro. For everyone, bro. No one ends up together after 10 days. Show will be forced off the air.
May I?
What will happen if the show ends?
My.
Maybe that's when they'll make us do the killing game. Kids these days always worrying about the future, as if failure is a guarantee. Take chances, get messy, make mistakes. Worry about failure when it happens. Reality dating shows sound so exciting.
That'll give you a rager!
Of society trends.
It's getting interesting!
Hoff's such a great capitalist. There's no idea he won't rip off to make a profit. Yeah, that's just what happens when it comes to shows, bro. And films. And video games. Basically any piece of media, bro. When that piece of media gets popular, other companies try to imitate their success all because that piece of media is popular, bro. Like for example, The Real World, which debuted in the 90s on MTV, was popular, and given that in the 2000s, reality shows became popular, so everyone and their grandma had tried their best to make their own reality show. All because reality shows were popular during that time period. So yeah. And sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. It doesn't, bro. Yeah, for every Survivor, Bachelor, and Real World, there was stuff like Chains of Love. What? I have not heard of that show until I watched the UPN history video, bruh. Where that was actually a reality show where people were chained together, going on dates and shit. That show lasted only one season, bruh. So yeah.
And another thing.
Oh, by the way, I know I said you guys just need to have a good time living here, but the romantic sparks won't fly if you guys just do whatever you want. Audience won't know who to watch if all 16 of you just milling around. Hey, what the hell are you talking about? telling us to fail in love or whatever. What do you want us to do? Calm down, I'm about to explain.
In other words,
When you want to spend time with another student, or in other words, you want to go on a date, please exchange a date ticket. What's that? How do you go about attaining one of these tickets? I never said the tickets are for free, did I? Once something gets hit value, in other words, you gotta shell out cash for them. You guys already seen a place on campus where you had to earn cash, haven't you? Earn cash.
That's
No, no.
right.
I bet he's talking about the casino.
Hey,
Spoiler warning. Oops.
Ah,
Oh,
man.
Marco is gonna get punched by Damn. Even y'all guys are doing y'all bullshit in the... Okay, I'll let it slide in Salmon mode. I'll let it slide in Salmon mode because Salmon mode is supposed to be more lighthearted, bruh. Because I got pissed off when they did it in the main story, because that's the main story. It's supposed to be focusing on the main stuff. But here, Salmon mode is where you're supposed to relax, bro. From the killing game, bro.
be quiet.
And democracy, everyone shares the blame. Oh my, that look does not age well, Makua. I feel so bad. It's all my fault. No, it's democracy's. Alright. Please change the subject, Cubs, bro. Now then, can't wait to see what kind of hot and heavy hijinks you get into, bro. Say yeah, bro. Really? No fun, but what here is mechanic golden twisted. Surrounded by a giant wall. Seen in prison ultimates. Sorry, Stefan's armed to a team. On top of all that, it's kind of reality dating show. But even a moment of respite, we became a cast of this twisted story. Even though in reality it's not. Okay, I get what he's saying with twisted. I get what he's saying with twisted because y'all trapped in this one location. But luckily it's supposed to be temporarily. Luckily, bro. It wasn't a dream. It's real, it's horribly real. How is it horribly real? You're going on a date. I get why, because you're in a single setting, but come on, it's a good time to look for love, homeboy. You have to be a homeboy player, bro. Come on, let's go. Guess we're stuck in this one location. Okay, that is. I want to start with a couple people that I did not get to do, bro, in the free time events, bro. Namely 3, bro. So yeah. And believe it or not, yeah, guys, in this game, in Salmon mode, you get to do free time events of Kaede Akamatsu. But yes, you get to do Kaede's free time events exclusively in Salmon mode. So yeah. The reason why exclusively in Salmon mode, because she was only around during the prologue in chapter 1. And during that time period, she was the protag. So yeah. Same where in Suichi did have free time events. However, it was exclusive to chapter 1 of the main story. So yeah. As for the rest of from the end of the first trial onwards, Suichi became the protag for the game, except for that brief time in the 6th trial, where you're switching like perspectives, bro. Because I actually want to start with Kaede, bruh. Believe it or not, bruh. Oh, there she was. She was right next to me, bruh. Like... What's the matter? Do you feel like playing the piano? So far, Kaede's free time events, the only free time event that's to never make it to the main game, bruh. Yeah, so Kaede is the only character to have their free time events take place outside of the main game. Meaning that she's the only one. Her free time modes are the only one. Is the only one to not appear in the main story. Let's go.
All
That's
right.
the case, then I'll teach you. Oh, you don't need to feel bad at anything, okay? When I teach, I notice my own bad habits on the piano. Still have a lot to learn. Kaede did her best to teach me the piano. Kaede and I grew a little close today. Let's go. And Rontaro's free time events is also exclusively in chapter 1. And in that version you play as Kaede, that version. In terms of the version you play as Suichi, that's also only in Salmon mode, bro. As he did have free time events in the main game. Avia when you play as Kaede though. What would Miss Kaede Akamatsu like? Wow, I don't know what the fuck Kaede would like, bro. Maybe I should do more, bro. So yeah. Damn it, I was gonna say beret, but I don't have any, bro. What about cufflinks, Ollie? I was just thinking about getting one of these. I believe you already know what I like, even though we just met. So, well, you're a detective.
Shuichi.
Well, that's a detective for you. Oh, yeah. You don't know much about music, do you, Shuichi?
That's true.
I kind of follow the trends. I don't know anything about classical.
I see.
Guess that's true. I know high school boys don't listen to classical music. But you've definitely heard of Chopin, right?
Okay.
Yeah. He's pretty famous, so I've definitely heard of him.
You know?
Chopin composed many solos. It was even referred to as the poet of the piano. That title might mean nothing to you at first, but you'll get it once you listen to his works. He's always performed at concerts. You perform too, right, Kaede?
Of course.
I personally enjoy Prelude Op 28, number 15, or also known as the Raindrop Prelude.
That's right.
Speaking of Chopin, I played the 3 waltzes. Op 34 in front of the king before. King.
Yeah.
Some European king. He had to keep his identity a secret.
Huh?
Why did he have to do that? Salmon performed at an international competition on the news, so he came to Japan. Wow. But he looked like your average Joe. Nothing like a king out of a fairy tale. I don't think a king would like to be called an average Joe. But he talked like a king. His speech and mannerisms were totally not this era. It is as good as God dwells within your fingers.
Jeez.
He knelt down when he said that. I was speechless. I don't know how to respond to that.
Could it be?
Did any famous people come? Sorta. A representative of Juilliard, famous pianist. I was really nervous back then. Like, what were they gonna tell me after? But in the end, I performed my usual way and hoped they enjoyed it. That's incredible. You must be really amazing if you have fans like that. No way, Sweetie. I'm an ordinary high school girl who just happens to be a piano freak.
But
I don't think such important people will come to see an ordinary pianist.
Huh?
Well, you're the ultimate detective, Sweetie. One day, you're gonna get famous people requesting you to solve their cases. No, probably not. Alright, that's the first part of Kaede, bruh. That's time, what should I do? Thank God they give you time, bro. So Kaede, we did 1, bro. Now we'll move on to the other chapter 1 person. That being the fucking Wantaro, bro. After Wantaro, we'll do Ryoma, bro. Since we haven't started his shit yet either, bro.
no
Could
way.
it be that you figured out what my talent is? Yeah. Spoilers for the main story, but his talent is the Ultimate Survivor. Remember, we're in Salmon mode. This is after the game, after the main game, so yeah. No, I guess that could be it. Maybe you're here to ask me out. Let's go. Wonder, what am I gonna do to remember what my talent is? At random times, I feel like I'm just about to remember. Like now, for instance. Rontaro and I talked about his talent. Rontaro and I grew a little closer today. Let's go. Let's see what Rontaro likes, bruh. The homie, bruh. The homie Rontaro, bruh. So yeah, bruh. Maybe this.
Yeah.
Got something pretty interesting there. Wait, where did you find it?
I
You're giving
wonder.
me a present? That's so sweet. You're being so nice to a guy that doesn't even know his own talent. Come on, you're the homie, bruh. I give up. Why is this happening to us? Oh yeah. I gotta remind you guys, bruh. These are free time events that occurred during the killing game, bruh. So in Salmon mode it would not make sense, but if it was the main game it would make sense, bruh. So yeah. That's what I'm saying. Basically these free time events don't make sense in Salmon mode because there's no killing, but it would make sense in the main game, the main story. It's been like that with Danganronpa 1, 2, and V3, so yeah. Why are we brought here? I'm not sure.
That's...
They told us this was a school, but I have my doubts. Even if it was a school, it makes no sense to have a bear robot for a headmaster.
Oh.
Oops, I shouldn't say that. Kibo wouldn't like me saying something bad about robots. That is true. Ultimate robot. I never could have seen that coming. Guess anything goes. Maybe my talent is something really obscure too. Rontaro, you still don't remember your talent?
That's
Yeah,
a shame.
it's a real pain in the ass. Everyone remembers their talent, but why couldn't you remember yours? Maybe
I wonder.
I don't want to remember.
Huh? How
Maybe
should I
I-
put this?
Was brought here unwillingly. Maybe it was a mistake, and I don't really have a talent. Like Hajime? Because remember, Hajime had the ultimate question mark as well, and it was revealed that Hajime had no talent. He was a reserve course student, so yeah. I mean, that's not impossible, right? It certainly isn't. I wasn't exactly brought here willingly either. We're similar. I'm called the ultimate detective because I happened to solve the case. And now that I think about it. Hey Rontaro, maybe you don't remember your specific talent, but you do remember everything from before you came here, right?
Oh,
I remember that stuff. I wouldn't have been able to introduce myself otherwise.
Then,
Well then, tell me everything that you remember. There may be a hint in there.
yeah.
You're right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I guess I'm more shaken up than I thought.
That's true.
Where to begin? If I started in my childhood, this will take forever. How about
Then-
your favorite things, perhaps your hobbies? People becoming ultimates by devoting themselves to their hobbies and honing their skills.
That's
Then I had to
true.
say traveling. Traveling.
I'm-
Traveling is my hobby. Actually, I travel around the world by boat. On a
Huh?
boat. Whoa, that's amazing.
No.
I'm not an amazing one. My dad is. I just freeload on his boat. Traveling? Maybe have Aether or Lamine be the ultimate traveler, bruh. What about a Genshin Impact killing game? How about it, bro? How about it, bro? Damn, they actually did make. Damn, there's some people that make shit based off think about for Genshin characters, bro. How do I put it? Guess you could say I'm a rich kid. My family is pretty wealthy. I sort of take my parents' boat and do whatever I want. Oh man, I sound like a spoiled brat, don't I?
No.
Not at all. Just taking it back. I've never met a rich kid before. Honestly, you don't look like a rich kid if I'm being honest, bro. You don't look rich, bro. Like you look like the coolest casual dude, bro.
Actually.
Which feels like a rarity when it comes to rich people, bro. It feels like that, bro. Hell, you're kind of like Shaq in terms of some of the nicest rich people out there, bro. Well, I help out with the family business too. I look for trading partners while I travel. Globetrotting. Like that. Like the Harlem Globetrotters. You make a lot of connections, you know.
Could it be?
Maybe you're something like the ultimate rich kid or the ultimate traveler.
No.
I know someone who would definitely be the ultimate traveler. And it would be either Aether or Lamine being the ultimate traveler, bruh. For me, bruh. Neither of those sound right. As far as rich kids go, there are plenty of people out there who are richer. And Traveler, I don't know, it sounds a bit too romantic for me. How does Traveler sound romantic, bruh? You're traveling all over the world. It makes sense to call you a traveler, bruh. Like how Aether and Lamine do in Genshin, bruh.
That means...
Ultimate useless older brother sounds more up my alley. Useless older brother? What do you mean? You have siblings, but...
I'm sorry.
Sushi, but I really don't want to talk about it.
But... Never mind.
Really, I am sorry. I shouldn't have even mentioned it. Forget it. Bontaro, bro. Alright. That's day one, bro. Now it's night, bro. Okay, so you get to do the casinos, bro. So this is kind of like, the way they do it for V3, they make it similar to like Dead or Alive Extreme Series. Sadly, minus the bikini set. Sadly, bro. See, Oh wow. You get to buy presents, themes, whatever, bro. What the hell is Death Flag? Death Flag. Damn, bro. Thank God you don't have to work, bro. The allowance for 100 coins. Okay, Ryoma, bro. You're the only other person to. You're the only other person to not have their free time event started. What's up? Like you've got something to say. But if you got complaints about me, I'll sit quietly and listen to them.
However,
But it's too late to change my ways now. You look more like Ultimate Prisoner, bro. If I'm being honest, bro. Ryoma and I grew a little close today. Damn, honestly, Ryoma looks kind of weird with his eyes open, bro. They got the ding ticket, bro. Maybe I should give him a joint, bro. Like, let's give him a joint.
oh,
You really give me this? You really get me, huh? Yeah, we gave Ryoma a joint, bro. I don't have anything to give you. Is that okay? You're strange. Well, why did you come to talk to me? You probably just want to hear. Oh, I took down the mafia, right?
Huh?
That's not what I was planning at all. So yeah. You know what? For the first time ever, I'm gonna try to play Salmon mode multiple times, bruh. For the first time ever, bruh. In the series, bruh. I could tell that V3 is gonna be my longest running Danganronpa shit, bro. But that's not what I was playing at all. Really, you got a nosy looking face. Are you worried about rather or not? I still care about tennis. Bruh, you go to fucking prison for a living, bro. Like, you look more like a prisoner as opposed to a tennis player, bro. For some reason, that's another thing. Busybodies you care about.
No.
No, I really wasn't trying to. I just wanted to talk to you, Ryoma, homeboy.
oh,
That's so.
you've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, so I was the only one who was worried, huh? Still got ways to go.
Well,
Well, to be honest, I can't say that I have no interest in your ultimate talent. Well, that is honest. Are you a detective? such honesty might be seen as foolish, you know. I suppose that's true. Yes,
But
I respect for that honesty. I don't mind talking about tennis for a bit. Really?
Huh?
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Didn't you hear me? Now then, what should I talk about specifically? Ryoma looked downward in contemplation, yet his expression remains happy. It seems as though Ryoma hasn't lost his passion for tennis. Yeah, it seems like Ryoma hasn't lost his passion for tennis. Yeah, even after he was behind bars for killing people with tennis balls, bro. So yeah. He puts on an act. It's not a big deal, but clearly he must really be struggling.
Then,
How about you tell me a little about your friends? Hey, for the tennis club. My friends for the tennis club. He had no friend. Oh. I thought he was gonna be like, yes, there's like how Lightning McQueen was after his first race, bro. Because after the race that was shown at the beginning of the first Cars film, which was revealed to be a three-way tie between McQueen, Chick Hits, and the King. And when Harv said that, and while Lightning McQueen was in his trailer, Harv, which is his manager, said that he could invite friends over to the race in California. When Lightning McQueen lists his friends, he stumbles, basically revealing that he has no friends. Basically, yeah. Like when Lightning McQueen first appeared in the first film, initially he had no friends, and he was pretty fucking cocky, if I'm being honest, bro. And arrogant, bro. But thankfully, Radiator Springs humbled his ass, bro. Like, thankfully. All because of that one bobblehead of his accidentally opening his trailer. So yeah, that one moment basically changed the story and Lightning McQueen forever, bro. What they saw the most is that one guy. Ooh.
huh?
Our team captain. I do regret that I was never be able to break his own.
in other words,
A skill that he could stay in a single spot and continually return the ball.
Huh?
Whoa. You can do that? Not me. Our captain was the one who could do that. I was calling ultimate, but compared to them, I still got ways to go. There was also an upperclassman in a club who was considered a genius. Honestly, it's crazy seeing Ryoma's appearance and how small he is and how his face screams. Like, sometimes it like gives me the creeps, honestly, because of how it looks like he's from Astro Boy, but it looks like Astro Boy, bro. But honestly, his voice does not match, bro. Yes, but the thing is that Ryoma looks like a kid, if I'm being honest, bro. But he has a deep voice, bro. He developed counter moves that only he could possibly pull off. Hell, he has just as deep a voice as me, bro. Like, he was always smiling, but you could never quite tell what he was thinking.
oh,
Peter died. There was another. Oh shit! There was another upperclassman he made us drink these weird drinks. They were so nasty, I thought I was gonna die. I bet you that upperclassman would be like, here, take this drink, Ryoma. And Ryoma would be like, nah, I'll pass. Then he'd be like, big fucking deal! Big fucking deal! Take this drink! I bet you that's Triple Fraud himself, Triple H, doing that shit.
Huh?
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
He said they were made of vegetable juice. If anyone could tell, they weren't normal. He tried to give you like a modified version of V8, bro. I see. I hate V8. I don't like V8, bro. I like their commercials when they pop you in the head, but when I try the actual drink itself, it was nasty, bro. Like, it was fucking nasty, bro. Like it straight up tasted like cold soup, bro. Like, that ass, bro. V8. See, your school has some unique place. I suppose it certainly wasn't boring, but it's a place that I've got nothing to do anymore. Ryoma,
Sorry.
I was talking too much. Probably get bored of listening. Big fucking deal. Alright, I wasted your time. See ya.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. My bad about earlier. When I said you had a nosy looking face. It's alright,
No.
Ryoma. That doesn't bother me a bit.
See ya.
Huh, that's so. We'll see ya. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Yeah, this is basically just free time events, basically. And thank God there's no like building or cleaning type mechanics in this post game mode, bro. Thank God, bro. And luckily it's just hangout event after hangout event after hangout event, bro. So yeah, bro. That's what I'm glad of, bro. Let's see. What else I could do, bro? There's a couple of them that I only have one of, bro. So yeah, bro. What? I'll do the characters that I only have one of in the free time event. One of them is Himiko, bro.
Yeah?
Can I help you?
That's fine.
Want me to teach you magic? Well, it's not easy, but it's possible. Well, you're a spy sent by a dark mage, so first I'm gonna do a simple test to make sure that you're not a spy. And the next hour, demonstrating that was not, in fact, a spy by a dark mage. Yeah, no fucking shit, bro. Like, honestly, Himiko be having one of the most bored faces out there, bro. She looks like she's bored as hell, bro. Like, for real. She always be looking like that, bro. Okay, so see what does she like, bro? Trying to see what she likes, bro. What Himiko likes. You'd probably be like, big fucking deal. So yeah. So yeah, let's see what the hell does Himiko want, bro. So I'm trying to see what Himiko wants. This fucking magician, bro. That's not a blanket. That's a fucking coat, bro. That's a fucking jacket, bro. Oh yes, this will do. Now my MP can cover. But it's still not enough to power a big spell. She looks really bothered by something. Here you
Hey,
go. There's something I want to ask you.
Eh?
My magic's a trade secret.
no.
Not that. I was wondering why you became a magician. Okay, technically I did the Salmon mode more than once in Danganronpa 2, which is called Island mode at the time. And that was because I didn't rank up the characters all the way, bro. I didn't. This is most likely going to be the same fate in V3 anyway, so yeah. Sorry, a mage. You said you had a master. Did he inspire you? When I saw my master use his magic, I awakened as a mage.
Is that all right?
Just making sure, but did your master also said that he was a mage, not a magician?
What are you saying?
My master is known at around the world as a legendary mage. I see. Himiko, it says she's a mage. It's probably her master's influence. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the most likely. That's the most likely theory, bruh. That it's probably the influence of her master, probably. That to make her think that she's a mage instead of a magician, but in reality, she is a magician. In reality, bruh. First time I saw my master was on stage during his magic show. The magic he performed was miraculous. Seeing it triggered the magic powers sleeping within me to awaken, but I didn't yet have the skill to control such powerful magic. Therefore, I studied under my masters to control my own magic. I see.
'Cause
Fortunately,
I'm a mage.
it only took a few years of training before I became a full-fledged mage. Awesome. Master let me help in his show as an assistant while I trained. My master taught me the fundamentals of magic because he trained me. He will start calling me the ultimate mage. She's actually the ultimate magician, but I probably shouldn't bring that up.
How
My
about
master learned
that?
his magic by studying around the world, you know. Extreme wind magic, levitation, extreme space magic, teleport, extreme heat magic, summoning a person in half. Oh no, wait, extreme meat magic, summoning a person in half, and many more. Extreme meat magic, that doesn't sound very magical. Probably sounds sus as hell, probably. My masters made them all look simple, but they were hard for me to grasp. I want to teach you the basics, but the stars aren't aligned right now, so I see.
That's fine.
So in return, this ultimate mage will answer any question for you. What if flying gets you in your... in your transportation. Or if flying touches you during transportation, then you'll be faced to face with danger. But these days, spells are warded against interferences from flies. Good idea.
How about that?
Even the sawing spell, it's great for when you make flies go away. I don't think you should be cutting up a bite just to keep away flies.
But
In any case, I'm sure your master is worried about you right now. Something wrong with Himiko's mood change. Well, maybe you might be worried. Himiko, I'm too
What a
tired to talk.
pain.
I'm going back to my room.
okay.
See you later then. Alright, rank her shit up. Himiko walked away and returned to my room. Himiko acted a little strange. A minute. There. I was wondering what's wrong. Yeah. Himiko always be acting like that, bruh. Not always, but still. So yeah, bruh. Best to do this shit, bro. Alright, let's go, bro. Like, this is slots, bro. Son of a bitch. These are...
Interesting.
Trying my best, bro. Alright, final one, bro, before we...
My time to shine.
Damn, I had fun. Damn, bro. Each character has their own theme. Some cost more than others for some reason, bro. Let's save the damn shit, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. There's also a flood room. What happened? Flood room.
See. Wait, let me go back to main menu again, bro.
Coastal flood warning. Significant threats to life or property. It says 12 a.m.
Look at side, man.
Protect the life or property.
Let's just check out something, bro. We got, let's earn prizes, bro. Tentacle machine. That's some hentai shit, bro. Lucky chance, bro. So far, I'm doing so good, bro. Why can't I do this, bro? What a waste. Guys, we went down to like 700, bro. What's the chance, bro? Lucky chance, baby. Leave that shit, bro. What's this? Okay, that's the free time type shit, bro. There's a lot of designs, bro. They show as well. Yeah, it's concept art and shit like that. That shit, bro. All these images? Yeah, that's good that they got. But almost just. This is usually the cover. This is, by the way, the Japanese cover. By the way. Promotional image A. Oh yeah, the promotional material, guys. I gotta give Spike Chunsoft credit for actually not spoiling the Pro Tag switch, bro. Because in all of the promotional material, it shows Kaede as the main Pro Tag. Only Kaede as the main Pro Tag. And they did a really good job not spoiling the Pro Tag switch in the first trial. They did a really good job with that, bro. Yeah, that's a lot of promotional material. Limited edition cover art with Kibo and Monokuma. And we got a bunch of bonus illustrations, bro. First one was Kokichi Monotaro alongside Monosuke and Monodon. Then you got Suichi and Kaito with Monokid and Monotaro. Then you got Kaede, Maki, and Monofumi. Believe it or not, this was actually the first art that they teased for V3, bro. I think I heard people think, from looking at this teaser art, I think people would have thought Maki would have been the Pro Tag, but she wasn't. But though she does play a main role in the story, bro. A main supporting role in a supporting role, bro. It's crazy how in the first teaser art, Kaede and Suichi are completely absent in the teaser art, bro. It only shows Maki, Kaito, Kibo, and Monokuma. And you got the official ultimate arts. Then you got the argument arts, which I will admit, they actually look really nice. The argument artworks. You got Kaede and Kurumi. Kaede, Kurumi, Kurekio. Admittedly, these designs look nice, bro, for that argument shit, bro. Kaito. You got Kaito. You got Maki's artwork. They don't have the shit for Kibo, bro. Damn, there's a lot of artwork for Suichi, bro. A lot of the old artwork for Suichi, bro, before becoming the final version that we all know today, bro. And as it gets closer, it's actually as you go down it, Suichi gets closer and closer to his final design, closer. Playboy character. This one looks like Makoto straight up, bro. The Playboy character, bro. Then it turns out the Playboy character would eventually become Rontaro, bro. So yeah. Really? Why call it Shata? For those that don't know what Shata means, bro, it means basically it means a dude. Oh my god. Shata means that a dude that has childlike features that is sexualized. That's what it means, bro. So basically, it means little boy, bro. Shata, which is similar to lolly, which is a little girl. By the way, so yeah, that's what it means, bro. This character would become Kokichi. Robo, which would become Kibo. So yeah, like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Seriously, what the fuck is this? Like, this looks like some Astro Boy type shit, bro. Like, I cannot take Kibo seriously if this was his design, bro. Like, thank God they changed his design, bro, to this design. Wild Child, which would become Gonta. Aesthetics, which would become Korekio, bro. He originally had an eye patch instead of a face mask, bro. Prisoner, this would become Ryoma, bro. This would actually become Ryoma. Like, what the hell is this, bro? Like, what the hell is this, bro? Like, this has gotta be one of the weirdest designs I ever seen, bro. Like, deadass, bro. Like, what the fuck is this douchebag DreamWorks type design, bro? What the hell? Oh my god, like, what the hell is these designs for Ryoma, bro? They've given him some of the most craziest designs out there, bro. Like, the 7th one looks somewhat close to his final design, but goddamn. And Nikki, who did this become? Oh, Kaito. All right. So this became Kaito, bro, essentially. So yeah. The hell is this wild ass hair, bro? Damn, bro. And this one, female protagonist obviously became Kaede, bro. And this design is honestly relatively close to her final design, bro. Damn, they even had a slightly different hair design, only slightly, and a hat at one point. Kaede. Like, Kaede always looked like this, bro. It's just that Kaede basically looks similar in these designs. She actually looks pretty similar to her final design. So yeah. Science Girl, which would become Mew. Aruma. This first one, the outfit looks similar, but the hairstyle is different, bro. This one, she looks completely different, bro. Like, that ass. She looks more like she works at a garage as opposed to being an inventor, so yeah. I want to look at this one, bro. I don't know why, but this one gives me like Ibuki vibes for some reason, minus the horns designs, bro. Cosplayer, which is Sumugi. Yeah, Sumugi, bro. Keto girl, which would eventually become Tanko. So yeah. Damn. Yeah, this Tanko beta design actually looks extremely similar to Akane from Danganronpa 2, bro. They even plan to have cat ears on her, bro, at one point, bro. Like, yeah, they deadass at one point was planning to have Tanko look like Akane, bro. At one point, bro. So luckily we got, and in this design, they actually had the cat ear design for a while, bro. Before they got rid of the cat ear. Wait, but go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up. I went down a little bit, bro. Before they got rid of the cat ear design, bro. So yeah. The maid, of course, is Kurumi, bro. Damn. They really had this design on her at one point, bro. Crazy. This one, she... No, wait. Yeah, Kurumi... Yeah, this is Kurumi, yeah. Honestly, with this design for Kurumi, this looks like a prototype for a Maki design. Not a Kurumi design, bro. Like... Luckily, she became more recognizable in her fourth design, so yeah. A bit more recognizable. Then we got Child Caregiver, which is Maki, bro. Show you how she went through several different designs, bro. Like, what the fuck is this hairstyle, bro? Like, this hairstyle looks horrible, bro. Like the one with the ponytail going up like a spike, bro. This one looks horrible, bro. Then she becomes a little more like, she started looking a little more like what she did in the actual game. A little bit. Magician, which is obviously Himiko. I actually do love the bear jacket. I actually do love the bear jacket. And this one really gives off magician vibes, bro. Like, but I think they were worried that it would look too similar to Kaito's shit, so they got rid of this shit. They did have it at one point during development. Exotic girl, which is Angie Naga, bro. So yeah. You know what this reminds me of? You know that unused Mastermind design for Ultra Spare Girls? This is what it reminds me of, bro. So yeah. Starting to look a little more like a design, a little bit more. School building initial image. Wow, so this is what the Gifted Academy for Ultimate Juveniles was originally supposed to look like, bruh. Originally, bruh. And damn, look at how different this shit originally was, bruh. Imagine seeing shit like this for B3, bro. Got hallways. So yeah, bro. So that's how it looked. Then they went with the Psycho Pop Bob. I do love the Psycho Pop aesthetics they have for Danganronpa, bro. There's the stuff for that program thing. The bait scrum. Note that the Rontaro, the bait scrum shit went unused, bro. So yeah. So yeah, bro. They got all these shits. Pixel art. Is that it? Oh, okay. So these are the Japanese versions of the logo, bro. They only gave us the Japanese version of the logo. Where's the English version, bro, of the logos, bro? As seen in the story, bro. Stuffed doll. Oh, okay. Those are the stuffed dolls, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save, bro. It lets us continue, bro. Thank God, bro. So I'm gonna continue this next episode, yeah, guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Viper, signing off.